Well, good evening. It is good to be together this afternoon. Hope you had a great day. And we get the blessing this afternoon to listen and hear and meditate with the beautiful music of three young women. And so these proteges are in collaboration with the Musical Merit Foundation of the Greater San Diego. And so we are blessed to hear from these three ladies. And I know as you sit and you reflect, music is beautiful for the soul. I didn't say who I was. My name is Sherry Paranon. I am the family pastor here at La Jolla Press, and so we welcome you. I'm going to pray for us, and then we will start our concert. God, we thank you for this opportunity to listen to these three young women who you have blessed and gifted immensely. And God, we are excited to be a part, a recipient of their giftings. And we ask that as they play, that we would be able to reflect on the music that they play and connect with them. Pray this in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you everyone for being here today. I'm really excited for our set. The first thing that we'll start with is three songs by Pauline Viardot. Pauline Viardot was a mezzo-soprano, pianist, and composer from the Romantic era. She was French-born of Spanish descent. The three songs that I will be singing, the first one and the third one have a related theme of bullfighting and the dance of the bolero. I will mention the castanets, which is a Spanish instrument that's played while dancing flamenco. And the one in the middle, which is called Ay Luli. It's about a lonely village girl at the spinning wheel, waiting for her lover to come back. And what's so special about Viardot is that she writes in many different styles. She's written many different art forms other than art song. She's written 100 songs or melodies. And in the Ay Luli, you can hear an imitation of the spinning wheel in the piano and the rolled chords. So tune into that, and I think that will sum it up for the first section.
Si tu veux de chemin au sirop, passez votre chemin au sirop. Les filles de Cadix, n'entendez pas cela, passez votre chemin au sirop, passez votre chemin au sirop. Les filles de Cadix, n'entendez pas cela. Les filles de Cadix n'entendent pas cela. Je suis triste, je m'inquiète, je ne sais plus que devenir. Mon bon ami devait venir, et je l'attends ici seule. Pour filer la laine, le fil se casse dans ma main. Allons, j'affilerai demain. Aujourd'hui, je suis trop peine. Aïe, loulé, aïe. des yeux bleus, mieux des yeux noirs, la blanche ville aux sérénades, il passe par des promenades, mieux des petits pieds tous les soirs. Madrid, quand il tout rebondissent, bien des mains blanches applaudissent, bien des écharpes songent, par des belles nuits étoilées, bien des seigneurs à l'envolée descendent des escaliers bleus. Madrid, Madrid, oh je me raille de tes dames à fine taille qui chassent l'escarpin étroit. Car j'en sais une bonne mode que jamais ni brune ni blonde n'aura le bout de son doigt. Car c'est ma princesse andalouse, ma princesse andalouse, mon amoureuse, ma jalouse, ma belle veuve valeureuse. C'est un vrai démon, c'est un ange, elle est jaune comme une orange, elle est vive comme l'oiseau. Si d'aventure son cœur qui m'a valu des coquettes, c'est la lune de mon cheval, un compliment sur sa mantille et des bonbons à la vanille. Par un soir de carnaval.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. I wanted to start by saying a few words about the first piece I'll be playing. Oh, is it? Oh,
It's just, you don't have to turn it on.
hi. Hi, hopefully this is better. I wanted to start by saying a few words about my first piece. Schubert's Introduction and Variations for Flute and Piano, written in 1824, is a set of 7 variations based on the 18th lied, Trockne Blumen, or Withered Flowers, from his song cycle De Schöne Müllerin, or The Fair Maiden of the Mill. De Schöne Müllerin sets 23 poems from Wilhelm Miller's 77 poems from the posthumous papers of a traveling horn player. The lieder tell the story of a wanderer who falls in love with the miller's beautiful daughter, only to have his affections replaced by a hunter wearing green. The wanderer becomes obsessed with the color green, fantasizes about his death, and ultimately drowns in the same river that initially led him to the mill. In Trockne Blumen, the wanderer imagines taking to his grave the now withered flowers from the miller's daughter, so that they may bloom again and prove that his love was true. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the performance.
Hi everyone, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my gosh. So since I'll be playing on a relatively less known and less popular instrument today, I wanted to start with an introduction. So what you see on my left there is the marimba. It's a percussion instrument, and I bet many of you guys are thinking it looks quite similar to a xylophone. And yes, you'd be right. It is quite similar, but some key differences are that the sound of the marimba is a lot richer, a lot deeper, and it's a lot more resonant. And of course, as you can see, it's a lot larger. This specific marimba is a 5-octave marimba, although you'll more commonly see smaller marimbas around like 4 octaves. And this 5-octave marimba weighs 300 to 400 pounds, which is just a little bit heavier than Ilana's flute that she was just playing on. And it is 8 feet long. So for a comparison, that's around as long as a full-size concert piano. Yeah. The layout of the keys you might see is also similar to a piano. There's a layer of white keys on the bottom and a layer of black keys on the top. And these keys are made of wood. In this marimba, they're made of rosewood. Below the keys are the resonators. And if you take a look around, you might notice they look quite similar to the organ pipes. And it's because of that that I'm especially excited to perform for you all in this space, because just like an organ sounds amazing in a church, so does the marimba. And one difference is that the marimba actually has its origins in Africa, and it only became like a widespread standard instrument around 100 years ago. So that means a lot of the classical music that we think of that was written 300 or 400 years ago was not written for the marimba. Although that's true, the marimba sounds surprisingly really great on a lot of classical pieces. And I wanted to start with two such pieces today. The first one is a cello piece written by Bach. It's the Gigue from Bach's Cello Suite No. 3. And the second piece is a piano piece by Debussy from his Children's Corner. It's called The Snow is Dancing, and I'm really excited for that one too, because I think the marimba can carry the narrative of snow very well. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. So for the next piece, I'm going to be playing Verano Porteño by Astor Piazzolla. The name of this piece, Verano Porteño, translates to the summer of the port people, and the port people refers to the people of Buenos Aires. This piece is part of a collection of 4 total pieces, one for each season in Buenos Aires, and the Argentine composer Astor Piazzolla was a very famous composer. He composed pieces like Libertango, Oblivion, and of course his 4 Seasons, which Verano Porteño is a part of. Piazzolla is also unique in that he grew up in a world where tango music was mainly just played in tango clubs or milongas or these small social dance gatherings. As he started composing, he kind of broke away from that tradition, and although there are very undeniable deep ties between his music and the tango dance tradition, he was the one who started composing so complexly, and his compositions were so harmonically rich that they acted more like standalones that you can just listen to rather than with the sole purpose of being danced to in these dance gatherings. It's because of him that I'm here performing a piece of tango music for you in this performance setting. And just as his other works like Libertango have been arranged for and performed on many, many instruments, Verano Porteño has been arranged for ensembles, for piano, for guitar, and of course, for the marimba. This specific arrangement that I'm playing today was arranged by Pius Chung, who is a famous marimbist and composer. And when he started arranging this piece, he first started on the theme that Piazzolla wrote. And on top of that, he added more improvisatory elements. I hope you enjoy this tango.
Okay, I'm not going to get up and tango for you, but really. So if you want to hear that, you can listen to it, tune in at La Jolla Press on our YouTube channel, and you can find it on the ljpress.org Concert Series page. If you want to forward that to your favorite tango partner and say, let's get going, you can share that. So thank you. So at this time, I'm going to invite the ushers to please come forward to their station, and I want to welcome all of you. It's great to have longtime attendees and lots of new attendees here. We're so excited to present this concert. And I want to also say, not just to the folks that are here in the sanctuary, but to our friends online, hello, hello. We know we have quite a few very devoted listeners online, so thanks for being with us. You'll find in your concert program, you'll find the donation envelope, and you can either pop that into the basket. There are donation boxes at the side. You can mail it, you can take it home, think about what you might like to do to support this. And also in the program on page 6, there's a handy little QR code that is not just for restaurant menus anymore. So if you feel like you'd like to donate online, that is a possibility. And the reason that this is so important, many of you here, I think tonight, are new to us and may not realize this is completely donation-based. This is not any church funding. It comes entirely from the good hearts of folks like you. So we thank you very much, no matter what you're able to contribute or volunteer your time and help us in other ways. That is also very valuable to us, and we thank you. So I guess I should pause and say hello, and introduce myself. My name is Candace McGee, and it's really my privilege to be the director of the concert series here at La Jolla Press. I haven't done it for all 67 years, but I'll say my several years here have been very rich and very fulfilling, and it is a joy. We have an amazing committee and volunteers that we call the Friends of the Series that help us with many, many things. And I do want to point out first, before I get into much more detail, that following the very long and faithful and dedicated tenure of Tanya Chen, she's not going to be happy for me saying this, but Tanya, after many decades of serving in many capacities on the Concert Series Committee, retired this past June, much to my dismay and tears, but we are managing to go forward. But I did want to just have you all give a chance to say thank you to Tanya for that. Thank you. Thank you. So, and we do have a new chair of the committee, Don Stevenson. Donald, would you please just show your face and wave it so this way people start getting to know you too. So Don has agreed to be our new chair. So thank you. So we're pleased also this afternoon to welcome our wonderful collaborators, the Musical Merit Foundation of Greater San Diego. So I see a good number of you still here. Go ahead and let's give you some applause also. Would you please stand for a second? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is just an amazing opportunity that we collaborate with Musical Merit that does all the hard work all through the spring, auditioning hundreds of super talented young people. And they go through semifinalists, quarterfinalists, finalists, and at the finalist concert, they invite us to come, and we simply sit there and pick the cream of the crop and invite, kind of good musicians to us. So we're very grateful for that collaboration. It is brilliant. It is a joy. That is the operative word here. It is a joy to hear this kind of music from people who are so young and still so incredibly dedicated to their craft. So we're super grateful you're here hearing it, because one day we're going to be paying big money to hear these people. So it's great that we get it at this low, low price of free. I also want to take just a second to say that I'm very grateful to our church leadership, to Pastor Paul, to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry, our new pastor of Family Ministries, for being here and introducing the concert, and to all of our staff and volunteers. They're highlighted in your program, but I still have to mention it because without them, we're not going to make it happen. Thank you especially to our tech director, Justin. Thank you. Without him, we could not, and Umberto in the sound booth also. The people that are listening online, or if you want to tune in tomorrow or in a week or in a couple of months and hear any of our concerts again, it's because of their talent that we're able to do this. So super thanks, bud. And my last note of gratitude is to you all for being here. Because, again, anybody who's a musician will just make music because it's in our heart. But to have people in the seats is the greatest gift. I hope that you'll come back next month for Christmas, in February for the Spanish brass, in April for this concert organist, concert pianist, all in one person, and then in June for our choir concert. All these concerts are free. We hope you'll tell your friends. We hope you'll bring people to us so they also can share in this. It's too good a thing to keep to ourselves. So thank you for being here. Restrooms are here, out here, upstairs. You can take stairs or elevator. And if you're a sprinter, you can sprint into the next building and use the restrooms there. And there is a reception afterward where you'll get to talk to these great young musicians. So thanks for being here. Have a good 10 minutes, and we'll see you back soon. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. In just 2 minutes, we will be starting up, so we can find your seats. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Our next piece is Una voce poco fa from The Barber of Seville by romantic Italian composer Rossini. And I sang about Spain in French for the first set, and now I will sing about Spain. Well, it's set in Seville, but I will sing in Italian this time. The Barber of Seville, I would be playing the role of Rosina, and this is her first aria in the opera. And her love interest had just sung to her a song from underneath the balcony, and this is the first time she's alone in the house, and part of this aria, she's really excited about him, and also describing herself, because she's writing a letter to him that she will give later on, and she will say that, "I am very nice, but be careful, if you cross me, I will become a viper." So this is Una voce poco fa, and I will introduce the habanera, which I think everybody is familiar with, after.
Sarà
The next aria is the habanera from Bizet's Carmen. Carmen is also a fiery Spanish woman, just like Rosina. We will be singing in French for this one, and the habanera is a style of dance as well. You can hear it in the piano, in the rhythmic integrity of the piece. And Carmen is a free woman who really knows what she wants, but she also has some special powers. And she talks about it in this aria, about love, and how, if you love me, be aware. Two songs I will be singing are composed by American composer Jake Heggie, who's become a favorite. His operas are being done all over the country, the Metropolitan, Houston Grand, and his friend Federica von Stade, who's a very famous mezzo-soprano, and the words are by her, and it's about her story and about her daughter Lisa, which you'll see in the second song. And I would like to make you pay attention to the second piece. There's a theme, Beethoven's, oh my God, I forgot it for a second. So, oh my God. Okay, you'll hear it and you'll know. Oh, Für Elise, thank you, oh my God. And pun intended. So her daughter's name is Lisa, and Jake uses Beethoven's Für Elise theme in the beginning of the second piece. So that's a little fun thing to listen to. Yeah, so these two songs are just, about youth and, the fun things we used to do when we were kids.
In a house climbed through a window out onto the roof. When I saw how she'd done it, I nearly fainted. So I climbed out after her. Lisa, don't move! Then we were both stuck. Two trucks, an ambulance, two station wagons of rescue teams came to the house, and the firemen got us down. Oh, the firemen got us
I wanted to say a few more words about the next piece I'll be playing, the Flute Concerto No. 1 by the prolific Jewish, Polish, Soviet Holocaust-era composer Mieczysław Weinberg. Weinberg's music has been a very special part of my life for the past 6 years, and he was the topic of my undergraduate music thesis. Born in 1919 in pre-World War II Poland, Weinberg spent much of his childhood with his little sister Esther at the Jewish Theater in Warsaw. When the Nazis invaded Poland, Weinberg fled to the USSR, where he lived the rest of his life under anti-Semitic state persecution and Stalinist purges. His family remained trapped in Warsaw and were murdered by the Nazis. Esther nearly escaped with Weinberg. She was fleeing on foot with him, but turned back at the last minute to find their parents, and they never made it out. Weinberg's Flute Concerto No. 1, originally for flute and string orchestra, was written in 1961. Last year, I discovered that the entire second movement of the concerto is a self-quotation from the fifth song, Moment, of Weinberg's own Gypsy Bible song cycle. The third and final movement of the concerto stands in stark contrast to the second, a playful dance infused with the klezmer inflections of Weinberg's childhood. Returning to the second movement, the words of the song are the poem of the same name, Moment, by fellow Jewish Holocaust-era Polish poet Julian Tuwim. I did my best to translate the poem to English from the original Polish. In the gray window of a little shop stood a little silver coffin, and in front of the glass, a tiny, poor, thin girl. She stared at the window at her faint reflection, and into the deathly little coffin at her lifeless existence. And though she did not look, she saw, and though she did not know, she knew, and she floated adrift on the seas, crying for help. Though Tuwim wrote the poem, I suspect Weinberg was likely thinking of his little sister Esther. Weinberg's daughter, Victoria Bishops, recalls that as a child, he told me before bedtime fairy tales, the main characters of which were the girl Esti, his sister, and the boy Mietek himself. According to Victoria, the past and family that were ripped from him in Poland were the main theme of his music and his inner life, which in this case is the same thing. Victoria paints him as an exquisite, fragile composer, detached from mundane life, living in the world of sounds, yet the 20th century, with all its cataclysms, rolled over him like a tank, and his entire music output turned into a requiem to the Holocaust. I will be playing the second movement of the concerto somewhat differently than marked in the flute score. Weinberg frequently masked his musical references to his past life and Jewish identity to avoid the gaze of the USSR, In this spirit, I will be taking the faster tempo of the original song, as I feel this is more authentic to Weinberg's true musical intent. I am also changing some of the articulation and breath markings to align more closely with the vocal inflections of the song. Finally, given that today it marks the 87th anniversary of Kristallnacht, I am particularly grateful for the chance to share Weinberg's music with you all today. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you find this music meaningful.
Hi again, everyone. The next piece I'll be playing is going to be a piece that was originally written for the marimba. Finally, right? So, this piece is a bit of an exercise, and you might have noticed that I did an outfit change, and you'll see why in a minute. So, of course, this piece is a very contemporary piece, and for a little context, when I was younger, I started music on the piano, and because of that, I was very much classically trained, which means I was used to works by classical composers like Bach, Beethoven, Debussy, and everyone else who was a classical composer. Because of that, I was a little reluctant to venture into more contemporary pieces because I thought their harmonies were more strange because they didn't fit the traditional standards I had. And I think it's easy to forget that classical composers themselves were revolutionaries in music in their day, just as contemporary musicians and composers are in today. So, for example, like Bach introduced the completely new idea of equal temperament for tunings, which is how we tune today. And Beethoven, he was born in the classical era, but he was the one who single-handedly ushered in the Romantic era after that, which was much different. And Debussy, he completely disregarded the harmonic laws of his time in order to create new music, new colors in music. So because of this, I would like to share a work that is similarly pushing the boundaries of music in the modern day. It's called Rhythmic Caprice, written by Lee Howard Stevens in the 1980s. Lee Howard Stevens in the marimba world is a very influential figure. Not only did he write pieces like Rhythmic Caprice, but he was also the inventor of a new marimba grip. So a grip in marimba is how we hold 4 mallets in 2 hands. It's how we grip the 2 mallets with 1 hand. And his grip is named the Stevens grip after himself. Of course, this is a contemporary piece. There are contemporary harmonies, but even those contemporary harmonies have become very common in this day and age. What makes this piece so special is its use of extended techniques. So in the first half of the program, you heard me play on the marimba using the mallet head, which is this part, and hitting it on the center of the bars. That's the traditional, normal sound of a marimba. However, in this piece, the player is asked to play the bars using the shaft of the mallet, which is this wooden stick part, and we're asked to hit it against the edge of the bars. It creates a very unique sound. The sound is made up of 2 parts. The first part is the wood, the 2 pieces of wood clicking against each other, and the second is the pitch that resonates from the bars. I can give you a quick demonstration of that right now. It's because of this that I think this piece is so special, and even though it's a little unique and even a little strange, I hope you enjoy Rhythmic Caprice. Thank you so much. I can't believe it's almost the end of the concert already. I've had so much fun today performing for all of you. For this last one, I wanted to share a very special song, and I'm sure it has a special place in all of our hearts. If you haven't looked at the program to see what it is, do not look at it now, because I want you guys to guess as I play, and I'm sure you'll all be able to recognize it. Thank you again for being here, and I hope you had a great time this afternoon and enjoyed our combination of voice, flute, and marimba. Thank you.